In 2021, I was scheduled to work a departure runway on the last Saturday afternoon of EAA AirVenture in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. The airport had been basically down all morning due to low-level smoke from a huge Canadian wildfire. When myself and the team arrived, the smoke was moving out with hundreds of aircraft waiting to depart. Once the smoke lifted, myself, along with the rest of the team, launched over 400 airplanes in about an hour and a half. That's one plane every 8 to 10 seconds. Imagine, every 8 to 10 seconds, a pilot is looking at you, waiting for a decision that determines when and how they depart. There is no pause button, there is no reset, there is no time to second guess. Everything depends on your ability to make the next call, immediately, accurately, and every single time. And that kind of performance doesn't happen by accident. It's trained. Most people are trained in calm environments, but expected to perform in chaos. And those two things are not the same. I spent over 2 decades in air traffic control, including 12 years working at Chicago's O'Hare Airport, 7 at Chicago Center, and 3 in Las Vegas. These are some of the most complex, high-volume facilities in the world. Facilities where the system never stops moving, where decisions are constant, and when falling behind isn't an option. Because when you fall behind, the system doesn't wait, it compounds. And from what I've learned from working both air traffic and training others to do it is this: you don't rise to the moment, you fall to the level of your training. So the real question becomes, what kind of training actually holds up under pressure? In my experience, it comes down to 4 things: anticipation, clarity, simplicity, and execution. Let's look first at anticipation. In air traffic control, if you're reacting, you're already behind. You're not solving the problem in front of you, you're seeing the next one before it happens. Because the best decisions are made early when you still have options. The next one is clarity. Under pressure, confusion spreads fast, so communication has to be precise. No extra words, no uncertainty, just clear direction. Because clarity is what keeps the system stable. The third is simplicity. Complexity breaks down under stress, so the best controllers simplify. Fewer moves, cleaner decisions, because the more complicated something becomes, the harder it is to execute when it matters. And finally, execution. At some point, you have to make a call. Not the perfect call, but the right call at the right time. Because hesitation is what causes the system to fall apart. Now, here's where things get interesting. The first time I realized how universal this wasn't in the control tower, it was on a football field. Because officiating is the same thing. Different environment, same demands. You're in front of thousands of people. The play happens, and in a split second, you have to make a decision. No replay, no delay, no time to think it through. And whatever call you make, everyone sees. If you hesitate, you lose credibility. If you're unclear, you create confusion. If you overcomplicate it, you miss the moment. Whether it's a runway or a football field, the moment doesn't wait for you to be ready. And that's the connection. Air traffic control, aviation, officiating, different environments, same reality. Performance is judged in real time. And it doesn't stop there, because it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're leading a team, running an operation, or making decisions under pressure. The environment may change, but the demand is the same. The system doesn't slow down. It never has, it never will. The only thing that changes is whether you've been trained to handle it. Because in the end, performance isn't about what you know, it's about what you can do when it matters. And whether it's over 400 planes in 90 minutes or one decision that defines the outcome, the moment doesn't wait. Your training is what allows you to keep up.